Boys and girls, welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. In the last episode, we did everything we could realistically do in Freeside. We helped the followers, we did everything we could for the Garretts, we got Jacob Hoff and Bill Ronte clean off of drugs, and we threatened Dixon with a diplomatic NCR check. So, the plan for this episode is we're gonna head into Vegas, I think, and then in Vegas we're either gonna go to the Gomorrah or the Ultralux and start doing some of the stuff that we can do there. Basically, the only casino we cannot go into yet is the Tops, because once we see Benny, that's all you have to do is look at Benny, see him acknowledge his existence. That'll officially end Act 1 of New Vegas' storyline, which will be like a karma reset for both the NCR and Caesar's Legion, which I am trying to avoid for as long as possible, just in case I need to do something that will severely upset either party at some point before I want to progress the main plot. I don't want to lock myself out of any solutions. Good job, King. So we're going to stroll through the front gate, and if I'm wrong about anything I just said, I sincerely apologize, but that's more or less the gist of it. We just can't do anything regarding Benny or the Tops, so I think...
Love how this place comes alive at night.
Okay. We're gonna go back and keep on truck-a-lucking to the Ultralux, but first there's a dude outside sitting on a bench that looks like he doesn't belong. Probably gonna say something when we get near him. Okay, I lied. He doesn't say anything, but he is gonna talk to us, so let's talk to Walter Phoebus.
Howdy, son. How can I help you? But make it quick. Goddamn heat's worse in this town than in the middle of a Brahmin herd at noon.
Reception 7, you look more than just too hot. What's the matter?
Sharp eyes on you, all right. We've gone through a heap of trouble to get in town. Ethel says I just need to wet my throat. A drink? Nonsense. All I need now is to settle a score. We didn't come a long ways just to stroll our best clothes around.
What is this about settling a score?
There's a long list of grievances that Ted Gunderson's got to answer for, kid. I'm here to make sure that rancher stops stealing our lands. If he ain't chiseling behind your back, he just sends his men ready for a fight. Then you either sell your ranch for a penny, or you're dead. I'm tired of being trampled over, kid, and I got a good mind to stop Heck once and for all.
What else can you tell me about Heck Gunderson?
What more you want? He's a slithering snake, what he is. One of the biggest landowners this side of the Colorado, and it's all stolen, I tell you. All that money buys him any NCR senators he wants. Scoundrels like Heck. There's just no way for us small folks to get by, much less prosper, kid. I have no illusions that he'll ever stop his plundering, so I'm just gonna make him suffer. That's what I'm gonna do. Here in town, he's got a few of his armed men to protect him. I just gotta find out what he's up to, and then I'll know where to hit him hard.
I may be able to help you. Let's see where this goes. I don't really remember this guy's purpose in the story, but let's see.
Where I come from, we appreciate good intentions. I reckon. Tell you what, that chiseler's blowing hot air over at that there fancy casino, the Ultra Luxe. Find out what's his story here, will you?
Alright, so he just wants to find out what Heck is up to.
Shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Feeble Will has been added, and then if you want some more stuff, open these things because there are magazines in them. There is a Locksmith Reader, one of the most rare magazines in New Vegas, and I wish I was actually saying that as a joke. It turns out, nope, it's actually one of the rarest items in the game because it is impossible to find them. One of the vaults has a lot of them, though. Oh, damn, I'm not sneaky enough for this one? Fair enough, I don't put anything into my sneak here. Alright, so Homeboy outside wanted me to talk to Heck Gunderson, so we're gonna talk to Heck Gunderson.
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you?
Haven't. Can't say I have.
Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me.
Let's ask about his son. That's the only thing that really matters right now.
My boy, Ted. He was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful.
Yeah, what business do you have here?
That's between me and the White Glove Society.
Fair enough.
But let's just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think.
Alright, let me help you find your son.
I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible.
Alright, so Heck is here on business to sell food to the White Gloves. Presumably, he didn't really say specifics, but his son is missing. So let's go talk to Homeboy over here and let him know the skinny on what's going on, and then let's see what he wants to do with that information. I want to talk about our deal.
I hear you. What's on your mind?
Heck's looking for his disappeared son. I've agreed to find him.
Oh, be damned. You mean the young Gunderson? That's a shaved tail if I ever saw one. He's got less sense than a Brahmin at a crossroads. I'd not be one to complain if he got lost for good, kid. If it makes Heck suffer, then I'm all for it.
I want to see if there's a better resolution to this quest that I'm just not getting right now, so I'm not interested right now.
I won't hold it against you, kid. You gotta do your clean thing. I respect that.
Alright, let's talk to his wife. I'm sure his wife doesn't want anything to come of this. He doesn't want him to go in there and get shot. He doesn't want anything bad to happen, so let's talk with the more reasonable one.
If you don't mind, I have to look after my husband.
What are you and he up to out here on the strip?
He's got his reasons. And when that man gets a notion stuck in his head, he's like a bighorn or bull that's seen red. And if it means Heck Gunderson's involved, then you better step aside before the stampede tramples you over.
What's so important about Heck Gunderson?
If that's what you want to talk about, go see Walter. He'll talk your ear off. Everything he says about the evils of Heck Gunderson is true, but I've never held the notion that fighting evil with evil carries the world forward.
There's some way I could help you out.
I don't suppose you have the magic powers necessary to bring my husband to his senses, do you? He swears he won't leave this godforsaken city until he's seen Heck suffer. So far as I can see, we're the only ones in pain.
I'll see what I can do.
That's very kind of you.
Alright, so maybe now that opens up a new line of dialogue. Optional Ethel... Phoebus, one... I can't read that fast, I'm stupid. Alright, what's up? Ethel's right. Vengeance will only lead to more innocents' deaths.
Kid, look around you. There's poison and death everywhere. And people like Heck are responsible for the misery we suffer. What right do they have to continue with their mischief and killing, huh?
Speech 75, you are just giving them the excuse they need.
Hell, a good thrashing is what I want to give them. But I see your point, kid. Things will never change without us good folks. All right, I'm gonna get Ethel far away from this damn city and head back home. There's a worthy life waiting for us there.
Alright, man.
Thanks for your help, kid. So long.
Alright. 475 XP for essentially walking in and out of the Ultralux. Feeble Will completed. Anyway, now, we are going to be doing the quest Beyond the Beef. The Heck Gunderson, or the Feeble Will quest was just a prerequisite, honestly. Just something to get me in the door, to get me talking to Heck, and now that we're in the door and talking to Heck, let us run with this idea. So let's talk to Marjorie, see what she's up to.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
One of the mods I installed gave most of the NPCs an overhaul, but Marjorie still looks like trash. That's actually tragic that you're just ugly.
This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason. It's written in the charter.
That's a weird thing to say considering I never mentioned that, but who did you talk to about the disappearance?
There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here. Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off. And that young groom just didn't have a clue, the poor dear.
I'm investigating someone else, a man. He just recently went missing.
A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say?
Who knows?
I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms.
Is there any way I could talk to the investigator?
Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see, the White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations. We have nothing to hide here.
We will see about that. Let's ask. It's probably gonna lead to nothing, but let's ask.
What else? Mr. Gunderson and I have been discussing his livestock. It's put us in a rather delicate position, you see, his coming here. Not that we aren't grateful for his generous offer. But our executive chef, Philippe, has transformed Brahmin steak into a delicacy. He really is a genius. Everyone wants it. But a delicacy is just that, delicate. If everyone can get it, it ceases to be a delicacy. It becomes a perfectly ordinary staple. And if the gourmand served staples, it would no longer draw the caliber of people it deserves. It would be a diner or a family restaurant. So as much as we'd all love for there to be enough steak for everyone, I'm afraid there are more important things to consider.
Goodbye for now. Let us go talk to Mortimer.
How may I be of service, sir?
Marjorie said you gave a free room to a private investigator.
Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation?
Actually, I just need to speak with him.
Of course, of course. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be 1 floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole matter to rest at last.
Dude, like, what an odd way to tell me where the room is. Why not just, like, give me your room number? Alright, let's go to the hotel rooms, though. I'm curious to see, I chose a different dialogue option than I normally would choose. So, like, full transparency, we're about to be ambushed. I want to see if choosing a different dialogue option would change that I'm about to be ambushed, but if you look up this matchbook and pick it up, he's dead, and then we are about to get, like I said, ambushed. Okay, no. You get ambushed no matter what.
Okay, I guess we're doing this.
Except now Raoul is helping me fight, so...
You like that?
Let's just gang up on this dude. I have 0 unarmed and I can't hit this guy. Is there anything in this room that can help me? Or am I just gonna have to get beat to death? Oh, I'm allowed to hit him now. I don't think it's gonna matter. My unarmed is so bad. Alright, instead of sitting here and getting my ass kicked, I'm just gonna leave and hope they don't follow. Nope, they follow. Hey, Mortimer. Hey, buddy. Call off your goons, please, because I have no way of fighting them. Alright, so I'm drugged and alcoholed up. I'm gonna see if this helps at all.
Come on.
Like I said, my unarmed is so bad and I have none of my hidden weapons because my sneak sucked. So if you're gonna come into the Ultralux, either have really good unarmed or have your sneak above 50. Okay, this dude is dead. So if I pick up his dress cane, am I going to be considered enemy of the state by the rest of the hotel? You guys care? Okay, no one else seems to care. Wow, I do not recommend coming here without your hidden weapons. I've never done it. I didn't know that was an option, to just have to fist fight them. That took so long.
About Hanlon? What a blow.
Why do you care? How do you know? Go over here and wait. And there's no one here. We have to wait until about 4 p.m. And here is the homeboy, Chauncey.
Who are you?
I'm looking for someone that went missing.
Matchbook? What about the man I gave it to?
He dead.
Oh my goodness me. They must know he was talking to someone on the inside. They'll be watching everyone closer now. I knew this was a mistake.
Who are you afraid of?
Mortimer. If he realizes it was me the investigator was planning to meet, he'll have me killed.
So is Mortimer behind the disappearances?
Yes. The White Glove Society strictly forbids eating humans. But we weren't always the White Glove Society. Mortimer and some of the others have regressed to the old ways. They've taken many people over the last few months, but always from Freeside or secluded places where they wouldn't be missed. It wasn't enough. Lately, they've gone for tourists here on the Strip, even in the hotel. I guess that's the hazard of a cannibal becoming a gourmet. It's hard to please a refined palate.
What were you supposed to discuss here?
The girl, the one who disappeared. I know what happened to her.
How do you know?
Because I distracted her fiancé while they took her. Well, I'm not proud of it, but I had to. They could see I was having second thoughts. Some of the White Gloves began meeting privately a while back, started talking about how we'd lost our identity. I started attending because I thought it was about changing our politics. Then they started talking about returning to the old ways, and there was no way out. They'd kill me for the things I heard them say.
What about Ted?
He's alive, as far as I know. They're trying to keep him fresh. Mortimer has special plans for him. The White Glove Society has a banquet every night at 7. It's in our private section. Mortimer wants to reintroduce humans into our cuisine. Since eating people is a crime we punish by death, he's going to do it in secret. After everyone has eaten it, he'll tell them. With no real way to punish everyone, in Mortimer's mind anyway, their minds will be open to the idea of eating people as a delicacy.
I don't have an option to end the conversation. Okay, goodbye.
Let's plan on meeting again as soon as... Wait, did you hear something? Were you followed?
Let's dance. Oh! Well, this isn't good.
Alright, man. The assassin took out Chauncey, so there goes that sponsor idea, but it does get us a silenced 22 pistol. So, we have to find someone to sponsor us, and considering I've done nothing on the Strip, we might have to do some sweet talking.
I'm afraid you are a relative unknown. Certainly not. If you had more notoriety or clout here on the Strip, things would be different.
Alright, so that's a dead end as of right now. Do I happen to have a stealth boy in my inventory? I have 2 stealth boys in my inventory, that's an option. It seems we're in a bit of a position to where the only option I can do right now is the sneaky beaky option. So, let us attempt the sneaky beaky option. I know you see me, bro. Don't worry. I'll fix it. Pop a stealth boy. We're hidden. Pick this lock. And then go inside. I don't know who is detecting me. I hope it's Raoul. Wrong way. Go this way. So we are going to go down here. And there is nothing in here. Tragically, I think my floating toaster is stopping the white glove from leaving and going back. Wow, that was stupidly close. He went from being stuck on my robot to right in front of me. That door doesn't go anywhere. Now he's going in there. Unfortunately, that's the room I have to go in at some point. This is the side kitchen, and this is the main kitchen. Alright, let's talk to Philippe.
Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling? Get back out there and get to work.
Who do you think you are talking to me that way?
Who the fuck do you think I am? I'm the fucking god of New Vegas Brahmin fusion cuisine, that's who. No, that doesn't even give me the credit I deserve. I fucking invented edible food. Do you like eating? Good. You owe me your entire goddamn garbage existence.
Yeah, honestly, my bad, bro.
Oh, really? So despite your filthy face and your vacant expression and your complete lack of human dignity, you're telling me you're not a server?
Medicine 55, your predisposition towards anger suggests your unresolved issues in your past.
What kind of harebrained fucking psychobabble bullshit is that? I yell at people because I like yelling at people, and because they fucking deserve it, not because Mumsy and Daddykins didn't hug me enough.
Medicine, you may be projecting. Tell me more about your parents.
Oh, I see how it is. You think because my father walked out on us when I was 5, now I have to yell at people. Or because my mother was a deranged chem fiend who regularly brought strange men home who told me to call them uncle. Or because my sisters would lock me in a shipping crate when they didn't want me around. And my brother... God, I'd forgotten about that. How could they do that to me? I can't stay here. I need to be alone.
What about the banquet?
Forget about the fucking banquet. You know what? You can do it. You be the star chef. Take my recipes. It won't fill the hole, though. Just remember that. You'll always feel empty.
Alright, have fun, Philippe. Alright, so that gets him out of the kitchen, and it gets me the recipe to do my thing. So now... let's open the freezer and get Homeboy out. Now let's unlock it with the terminal. Free XP. Alright, now we're in. Disengage lock, and... let's go talk to brother.
My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me.
I'm come to get you out of here, brother. Calm down.
My daddy sent you? God damn it. I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel.
Yeah, and you were stopped by a door.
They hit me over the head before I got a look at them.
There's no time to explain. We have to go now.
Alright, fine.
Alright, now can I tell him to not follow me? Okay, let's cook, though. Intelligence 6 or higher, and the recipe required. Okay, intelligence cook imitation human flesh using recipe. Optional, use the intercom to call in the head waiter. I have to go drug the wine. Or do I? No, that's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing. Call the waiter.
How may I assist?
When is...
At once.
Oh, okay, no. Alright, let's wait. Alrighty, let's hide over here again and try it one more time, because last time, New Vegas, and someone saw me, even though we are in the exact same spot I was in last time, so... the waiter takes the food out, I guess then it'll be safe. Okay, let's get out of here now.
I know I'm not the scheduled speaker, but I have a few words, if I may. There was a time, not so long ago, when we were bound together not as members, but as family, as a clan. And when Mr. House came to us with his proposal, we accepted, knowing we stood to gain much. Little did we know how much we'd lose in the process. As a society, we've endeavored to sample the finest food and drink the world has to offer. But we are living a lie. There is a meat sweeter than the most corn-fed livestock. Most of you have tasted it. All of you have coveted it.
Alright, get to the point.
It is a crime to discuss a return to the old ways that unified our people. Tonight, that all changes. The taboo ends. Let me finish, Marjorie. You don't know it yet, but you are all now guilty of a greater crime. One that ordinarily bears the harshest of punishments. Surely that you are all guilty warrants not only
wow, he is long-winded,
but also a renewed discussion. For our society to be truly elite, we must dine on the most delicious, the most exclusive food known to us. And tonight, for the first time as a society.
Yes, yes.
You are sampling that very dish, the meat we are forbidden to taste, the way it was meant to be eaten. Fellow members of the White Glove Society, bon appetit.
Alright, now's the reveal, I
Yeah,
guess.
boss. I mean, if that fits with your...
What the... Who is this trespasser?
Bad news, Mortimer! No one's eating the boy you kidnapped tonight!
What are you... Why is he there? Who are we eating right now?
Sorry, Mortimer. Secret recipe. It isn't human, though I can tell you that.
No! These are lies. I never kidnapped anyone. And even if I did, there's no harm done. He's alive, after all.
Too late, Mortimer. You already said too much.
You're all hypocrites. How can you claim to be connoisseurs yet deny yourselves the greatest of all meats? I am ashamed to have once called everyone here family. This isn't over, though. I'll begin anew. The White Glove Society will never achieve the greatness of my new order. You'll all hear from me again.
I doubt it, dude.
Had enough?
Okay, I guess we're doing this.
Had enough?
Okay, all the white gloves are beating up Raoul. They don't seem to care I'm here, though.
Come on.
I hope those red dots don't change against me. They're also beating up my toaster. Alright. Alright, they beat the hell out of my companions and now they don't care anymore. Let's just go back to heck. Wait, there's a marker over here. What other marker do I have? No, I don't need to join the White Glove Society anymore. I can't get out that door. Of course I can't.
Hello there.
Howdy. Okay, so I have to go back through the kitchen and go back out the other door I came in.
Oh my. How unfortunate. And in front of all these people, too. He always was a bit of a pill, Mortimer. He was so pouty when I decided to ban eating people. And now this. I should have paid more attention to the warning signs. Can you imagine what people would have said? Why, it would have been a complete scandal if it weren't for you.
Can you sponsor me now so I can use the door?
The end.
Of course. I'm idolized, but like, let me in!
Welcome to the Ultra...
What do you mean? I'm idolized! Fine, whatever. I just want to use the door. I don't even want to join your dumb society. I just need to use the door and get out.
You. What do you think you're doing?
Mortimer sent me to move the kid, even though I killed Mortimer.
First he's too trusting, now he doesn't trust any of us. It addles the senses. I suppose caution is the desirable course at this point. It's all of our necks if something goes afoul.
Alright, appreciate you, bro. Just let me go. How is this door locked again? Oh my god, like it's so... It was so goofy to get out of that section. I couldn't go through the other doors. Alright, let's get Heck back to his kid. Sorry, let's get Ted back to his father, the other way around.
A name like that could have only brought bad luck.
Alright, Heck, here you go, brother.
Oh my god. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine.
Alright, talk to Ted Gunderson.
You got me my boy back. I got no words. Now, I hope you didn't do no harm to whoever's responsible for this. I want to skin their hides myself.
It was Mortimer, one of the white gloves who had Ted taken. He's a cannibal.
Well, that does it. None of them maniacs will ever do business with Ted Gunderson long as they live. Hell, I'll put me together a damn blockade. Hit 'em where it hurts. They control the food? Well, there ain't gonna be no food. Not for anybody in this whole damn town. It's a goddamn monument to inhumanity. Let 'em starve. Biggest favor anyone's ever done this hellhole.
Beach 35, that's just what they'd want. You'd be driving the city to eat each other.
I don't like this place. Whole strip, really. Ever since I got here, the stink of it has flooded my nostrils. But you got a point. They're already hell-bent on depravity here. All I'd be doing is helping them along. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are. Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
Strip has accepted me. And that is Beyond the Beef completed. And that is the majority of what the White Glove Society and the Ultralux has to offer me for the time being. So we're going to walk back outside, and that is going to conclude this week's episode of Fallout Friday, I suppose. So until next episode, where we'll probably be going to talk to Mr. House, because I think he has to tell us things before we can go deal with the Omertas, and then the Great Khans beyond that. So
Did you hear
until
about
then, wow, I don't care about Hanlon. Until then, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, leave that like and sub down below, and until next time, pizza.